Hi, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Oh my gosh, the hair, the hair. Shout out to everybody, you guys. Looks like everything's working perfectly. Nebulous, welcome. Welcome, Nebby. Kittycoo, Vic. Vic's like, I'm running around and listening. Shout out to Vic. Shelly, Rose Gold. Who else? I don't see any other members, you guys. I don't know if notifications went out. They probably didn't. I'm going to let people get in here. Get in here. Let's play some little fun music, okay? Give people some time to get in here.
Swipe, 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 swipe. Swipe, 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 swipe. Just picked up some bands, come again. They do what I do, I'm like Simon says. Yeah, I'm the running man, rapping rubber bands. They do what I do, I'm like Simon says. They do what I do, I'm like Simon says. Swerving, making plays, quick Ferrari red. Never out my zone, touchdown in my hands. Only fam around me, I can't have no friends. Had to cut you off, you left me out for dead. Ever since I was a teen, had prices on my head. Had to cut you off, you left me out for dead. They do what I do, I'm like Simon says. Just picked up some bands, come again. They do what I do, I'm like Simon says. Yeah, I'm the running man, rapping rubber bands. They do what I do, I'm like Simon says. Just picked up some bands, come again. They do what I do, I'm like Simon says. Yeah, I'm the running man, rapping rubber bands. They do what I do, I'm like Simon says. Yeah. Ballpoint on the beat, ballpoint make them dance, yeah. We came up from nothing, now we're making plans, yeah. Just picked up some bands, Tell her ask it questions when I come again. On the run like a runaway. Only way is the money way. New chain, no jewelry, no games, don't fool me. 21, been a boss. Play the game, pay the cost. Heard you rolling TikTok, need to get another watch. Just picked up some bands, come again. They do what I do, I'm like Simon says. Yeah, I'm the running man, rapping rubber bands. They do what I do, I'm like Simon says. Just picked up some bands, come again. They do what I do, I'm like Simon says. Yeah, I'm the running man, rapping rubber bands. They do what I do, I'm like Simon says.
Alrighty. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Welcome. Look at you guys. East Coast sunrise, West Coast sunset. Let's get started, please. All right. I'm coming. It's Friday, you guys. It's Friday. It is what it is. I got my coffee. I'm on cup number 2, and I'm feeling it. Shout out to everybody. It's the first time I've seen that opening. I mean, it's a Friday opening kind of thing. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Okay. Well, you know what? Thank you so much, Casey. She says, Rabbit, love your deep dives into corruption. So informative. Love what you do. First of all, thank you so much. I've been working my tail off, believe it or not, in trying to do a little bit more shorter versions of uploads. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I'm also working on my editing skills, editing game, get a little bit better at it. And it's coming along. I think I'm doing a good job. There's still some areas that I want to work on. But you know what? I'm that person that I got to burn the kitchen in order to get it right. At least a couple times. Burn the kitchen, set the motherfucker on fire, and then get it right. That's how I do it. All right. Shout out to everybody. So I want to talk a little bit about something. First of all, for the last week and a half, 2 weeks at this point, had to be 2 weeks. I have been getting nonstop messages, troll comments about a situation that's going on right now in the SPTV community. And let me be very clear if I haven't been very clear, right? Just in case. I am not focused on bullshit that has happened between 2 consenting adults. Nah. I don't know if we have really paid attention to what the hell's been going on with Brian Kent, that suddenly he's on the board of Child USA and then he's not, and that his law firm, he's no longer there. So that's where my focus is at. See, when you actually focus on things that you expect some kind of outcome from, that's how you make shit happen. But while everybody's focused on so and so's drama and who's going to drag, 'cause let me tell you how bad it was. Don't you ever in your life message me, and I mean it, because it's one thing for people to message me and say, Rabbit, you know, I'm really concerned about this. Respectfully, yada, yada, yada. No, somebody message me. And I'm glad. Let me just say this. You're bold enough not to message me on a troll account. I'm not going to blast you. But you said something to the effect of, we have to be able to address so and so's drama. Could you, if you go watch so and so's story, it could change your thought process regarding the constant vilification of Mike Rinder. You SPTV fangirls perpetrate. Aaron is far from perfect. He's no angel. In fact, his treatment of women as a whole should have all of you fangirls concerned. I didn't know I was a fangirl. I mean, shout out to Aaron. I'm cool with Aaron. That doesn't mean I'm a fangirl. I liked Mike Rinder. I thought his stuff was very compelling. Was I a fangirl then? Or there's this other bullshit over here coming. That's why I'm like, who's sending these people here? Who thinks that they can come over here and really say whatever the hell they want to say and then tell me, are you going to talk about the drama? I mean, the coerced abortion? It's a bit more than drama. Or everyone is closing their eyes when it's convenient. Let me know, or I'm going to unsubscribe. Unsubscribe. Because I don't move. What? Bye. Bye. Because I'm going to tell you, if this is not enough for y'all to see how much of this is a distraction to really what the bigger picture is, us really talking about people that have been victimized by board members, people that have been victimized by bigger entities such as lawyers that say that they represent victims. Y'all don't see that, but you want me to address the drama of two consenting adults. And then I got this, like, the theme of the comment is there was a coerced abortion. Now, let me tell you something. I don't know the story. I really don't. I don't. I see coerced abortions as far as what happens in Scientology, where you're really not given a choice. And that's what you have to do. Like, that's a little bit different, right? It's like a crime. There's a situation here where two consenting adults got into something and it is what it is. What do you want me to do? Yeah, like what's so hard to understand? It was a private situation that was made on private by one individual, and now everybody's salty, and now everybody's trying to clout chase off of that. In my opinion, I don't know the situation. It just seems like it's one thing for the person to tell their story, tell your story, right? But then it's like everybody else wants to take a piece of it and turn it into there was this or that. And I'm like, I wasn't even there. None of us were. The only two people that could speak to that is them. So why would I have to speak on that? And because I don't speak on it, that makes me a fangirl of what exactly? So it's like you're damn if you do or damn if you don't. This is why I don't give that. I don't care. I don't care. I'm focused on a bigger picture. And this is why I ask you, did you notice what happened with Brian Kent? Because while y'all are while y'all are, feeding this drama, there's bigger things happening. Bigger things. Give me one sec, y'all. Yeah. All right. Let me see. Why are people? I don't know. And like I said, I don't know anything about that. It sounds a lot of, and I'm not an expert in OSA, but I'm starting to understand that that shit is just none of my business. And why the hell would I keep your trolls over there? Stop directing people, stop baiting people to respond. And that's how you just do what you got to do. I don't give a shit about anybody's sex life, who fucked who did what. Now, unless somebody got a charge or somebody was convicted of something or something, then there we go. That's it. That's all. Shout out to Oh No Nora. She spoke on it too. Shout out to her. She's getting over here dragged, and people have been lying on her, trying to say that she's under troll accounts. Let me tell you something. If you know how YouTube works, you got to understand that people can create an account with your name. Not everybody out there is Nora. Not everybody out there is Rabbit. Stop it. This just perpetrates that shit. Look, I'm all for people trying to heal from healing, from whatever's going on, but that's none of my business as to who slept with who. So with your emails and messages, and what about you fangirls and Mike Rinder? I see this shit for what it is. This is truly a very interesting situation, and I find the timing to be very interesting. When we're over here exposing this attorney that's sitting in Child USA, right? And suddenly, then we have all this going on. And I'm like, I wonder, are one or two or three connected? Because now I'm seeing that people are interviewing and connecting with the other side too, that kind of plays both sides. And I'm just sitting here drinking my drink, trying to figure out who and what is what. I don't care about anybody's sex life. I don't care. I don't care. Don't shit where you eat. That's what I got to tell you. I don't care. Don't shit where you eat. That's it. All right? But the way I see it is, it's two consenting adults. What y'all want? What do you want from me? What do you want me to say? The person that said, if you don't address this coerced abortion, I'm going to unsubscribe. Unsubscribe. My understanding is that it was somebody was paid to have that abortion. You could have had the child, or you could not have had the child. Pick one. So many women sit in that position where somebody's not present in raising that child. And then there's this thing called court. And you take them asses to court, and then you let the court figure that out. What's the issue? What's the issue? Two consenting adults, the shit was private, it's not private anymore. Stop messaging me on this bullshit. I don't care for it. I'm concerned about these power at bees that sit on these boards. And that doesn't make me a fangirl of anybody. You don't have to be a fangirl of shit. I'm not in anybody's bedroom. It wasn't a threesome, love. It wasn't a threesome. Or a foursome. Y'all weren't invited. I wasn't there. So stop. Stop the smear campaign. Thank you. It definitely feels like that. But I thought we were all in the, we got to stop. We got to all support each other and stop giving Scientology, their thing, and OSA their fair game. But yet people's tweets are on that webpage. I fuck with Aaron because what you see is what you get with Aaron. There's some people that I like because of what you see is what you get. I have never felt like, oh, he's lying and there's lies. No, what you see is what you get. Shout out to him. He interviewed on my channel and he told us exactly what the issue was that happened last year. So what you see is what you get. And he said it very firmly. You either support me for this. This is my situation. And now there's this vendetta of trying to, I don't know, further add to the situation. It's weird. And it's so crazy to me. Can y'all notice this? Y'all notice that suddenly it's like the people that were either on the Aftermath Foundation, especially on the Aftermath Foundation, but the ones that are not in the same generation are the ones that are perpetuating this stuff versus really thinking about the bigger picture. I've never been in Scientology, but it don't take us it don't take a rocket scientist to figure out what is going on. And I'm watching, I'm like, hmm. Adults can adults. Don't subscribe if you can't hear truth. Thank you for laying this out. We don't control other people's actions or no, I don't. I don't. I don't control who does what. I don't. Either or, especially when they're consenting, especially when there's no children involved. I don't consent. Excuse me. I don't tell them who and what. I don't be like, listen, you sure you want to do that hookup? Or you sure you want to? No, I don't. I don't care for it. I don't care. Nobody asked me. So I just sit there and I'm just like, it is what it is. It has nothing to do with Scientology. I don't care who the fuck is fucking who. Thank you. It's about the kids. Thank you. Thank you. Hold up. Let me see. You don't have to be a fangirl to want the truth and justice. Thank you. Fluffle, thank you for becoming a member. Rabbit, on point. Don't lecture me about who I should hate. I'm an adult. Yo, exactly. If you don't fuck with Aaron, don't fuck with Aaron. He told you what the shit, what it was for what it was, right? Did he not tell you that when he talked to me about the situation that happened? What else is there to that? So there's another person. This was private and now it's not private and now it's an issue. What you see is what you get. What you guys want to do? I have no idea. I have no idea. Yeah, and I agree with you on that. Definitely agree with you on that. But I also see the other side of like people trying to figure out what narrative they're going to put out there. My thing is this is if somebody had an encounter here with somebody and they're a big creator like the situation that's happening right now, listen, that's one thing. That's on them. I am not the person to rewrite somebody's story like, in that situation. I'm just laying out the facts when stuff happened in the summer, right? It is what it is. But what you're not going to do is try to tell me what I can or what I should support or who or what, or I'm going to unsubscribe from it. I don't know what else to tell you. People are way too focused. I could not agree with you on this one. I don't care. I don't care. I don't. It's not. Thank you. Shout out to you. So I just find it so, I mean, is anybody else noticing a little bit of the connections, a little bit of the different things that's happening? I'm just noticing, and I had to kind of point it out even more. I said, I find it so interesting that it's the same people that are causing the riffraff, the ones that were in one generation from the other one, and we're so caught up on somebody's sex life. I don't care. What is it with this narrative that everybody's trying to push? I don't care. It was consensual. Is somebody hurt? Yeah. Breakups are hard. Shit happens. I don't care about the rest. If you're into the mental health field, if you're in the sobriety field, you're going to do what you're going to do to make sure you don't perpetuate any of that out there to an audience, right? You do what you do to make sure, because I can't perpetuate my mental health issues onto somebody else. I am responsible for my mental health in this motherfucking app. Today, tomorrow, next week, forever. I don't bring my mental health issues here. I may find some commonality with folks. I may find, if I share something, and I'm very guarded about it. But I don't perpetuate, because nobody's going to help fix me here whatsoever, whether it's paid, monetized, or unmonetized. Y'all get it? I am responsible for my own mental health. Y'all say that to yourselves. When you go into a different creator stream and you're hearing some stuff, understand that you are responsible for your own mental health, and can nobody really fix it on this app other than you. And he shouldn't, Viper. Honestly, he shouldn't. For what? For what? But that's just my opinion. He's his own individual. That goes along with that narrative of a fangirl. Please stop. Please stop. Because nobody pays me enough here on this YouTube app to fangirl for any fucking body. Get it together. That's what I got to say about that. I always side eye the people that are on this app trying to bring awareness to something, right? I get it. But they're also saying, well, you know, mental health and sobriety and stuff like that. But then you're verbal vomiting on people. You got to be careful with that, especially if you're in the field. You have to be careful with that because you are in charge of that. I don't do that to people here, somebody that's been in the mental health field. Gina, you got to talk about it. What you mean? Because like I said, if you're the same person, there have been people here that have been commenting me, leaving comments and messaging me, the audacity to think that somehow I'm going to stop every fucking thing that I got going on. Everything to address somebody else's issues when I need to understand why this lawyer who had this allegation put on him and they were investigating it by the bar, something a little bit bigger, who was representing victims of Scientology, who was suddenly disappeared from the firm. I need to understand that piece while everybody is trying to figure out who the fuck is fucking who on this app. I don't care. And I mean that with all my heart. I really do. Truly. Let me know. Let me know. Who else? Hillary. I think so too. I think so too. Honestly, I think it's just a distraction. It's been a distraction. This is why I'm telling you, the comments have been nonstop. I've had to block a shitload of people. And the comment is very much the same worded comment. And let me tell you, I'm not accusing anybody of being these troll pages, just like Nora was blamed for being a bunch of troll accounts, that you can't just blame somebody for being a troll account where it's like, YouTube doesn't really like it's kind of hard to do, like to really pinpoint one troll account to the next. Very hard to do. But it is a distraction. Thank you. The difference is adults bumping uglies is different and separate from child abuse that is going unpunished. Thank you. Yeah, that's the difference. I don't care who bumps uglies. If it's consensual, if y'all have abortions, if y'all like, that's your prerogative. That is your prerogative. What was a choice? What was coerced? Be careful with the word choices. That's what I'm saying. It's like sometimes I need to drop everything because somebody had a forced abortion. And that was a little triggering to hear from the comments. People were tagging me and saying so and so had a forced abortion. Now, I had a friend. This is what pisses me off. Who got the shit beat out of her. And she had a forced abortion over that. To force an abortion. I've had acquaintances who've been given things to have an abortion. So be careful with the way in which you use these words and thinking that you're not going to trigger some folks. Because honestly, it's very interesting to have the choice of words to just say it was this way or that way. You don't have to support. You don't have to support the people. You don't have to fangirl. What's right is right and wrong is wrong. That's it. But honestly, like be careful with the choice of words that you're using to put on somebody that made a choice, right? Because let's get it together. When you make a choice, when you were paid and you made a choice because otherwise he was going to stay or go, whatever that's, I'm just saying, okay? Respectfully, that's a choice that you made. That's got nothing to do with something else happening, unless there's more to it, and I don't know. And this is why I don't speak on it, because I don't know the deets. I wasn't there. Be careful. I'm telling you, pay attention to the choice of words that people are using to trigger some of this drama. Because I picked it up. I peeped that. I don't, and that's unfortunate because I read the man's book. It's over there. I was like, whoa. But maybe they got I don't know, maybe they got something in common. That's their prerogative. I really don't give a shit. Respectfully, it is what it is. She's been talking. Oh, see what I'm saying? It's like the same. Like that one is the aftermath troll who trolls everybody. Like you just got to be careful. Who is it exactly that's after who and what? You don't have to be a fangirl of anybody, honestly. You don't. You just start noticing little deets, things like that, that you're like, it's very interesting, very convenient. Okay. That's why I say he don't have to speak. He don't have to say anything because for what? Why would he? For what? It's stupid. And shout out to Oh No Nora. I mean, she kind of broke it down yesterday. If you watch her stream, she'll explain a little bit more. She doesn't have to respond. Nobody does. For what? Follow the money, follow the word. Just follow. You just pick up on some stuff. Martha said, my husband is the only sex life I care about, as it should be, right? Shout out to Martha. Now, why you gotta say some funny shit like that? Why you gotta say some funny shit like that? That's right. You say a lot without saying a lot, Viper. You ain't never lie. It is. Thank you. And I'm so glad that you guys are noticing the divide and conquer situation. When I was watching Nora's live stream yesterday, somebody hold up, y'all. I was watching, I said, "Oh my God, Nora, you really get trolled like a I mean, listen, I just blocked these bitches. I don't care." But no, and somebody said, and they were sending her super chat after super chat. Somebody said, "I predicted when she first came out, she would be attacked and Aaron's abusive behaviors would be dismissed as a private matter." Very obvious tactic. So what? Wait a minute. She has a platform to speak about what she wants to speak, right? Who's dismissing her? She has an audience that's following her. Who's dismissing her? She, as well as a couple other people, probably have joined Discords and Twitters and stuff like that to run such narratives. Who's dismissing her? She has a lot of people on her chat that's perpetuating this. Who's dismissing her? Who is dismissing her? Let me know in the chat. Me? Because I said because it is a private matter. I wasn't there. Who's dismissing her? Nora, because she doesn't want to be part of that? She wasn't there? It's a one-sided well, it was a private situation that became unprivate by one individual? Who's dismissing her? I just don't give a shit. That's not being dismissive. I just don't care. When you bring your mental health issues here online, honestly, respectfully, it's not the good place to bring it. Some people bring it, but that's just it. Exactly, SP. Who? Thank you. Thank you. People say they're being dismissed when they're not getting the right response from the person they want the response from, which is usually everyone. I agree. If you have a platform and you're speaking and you're opening up and you're putting people on thumbnails and that's not being dismissive. You have an audience that's following you. That's like me saying that y'all are being dismissed. What are you talking about? I have a platform. I got 500 people here. Who's dismissing who? That's a stupid statement to make. Exactly. And then they said she would be attacked and Aaron's abusive behaviors would be dismissed. No, listen, nobody was attacking her. I didn't speak on this until a shitload of between my DMs, my emails, and my comment section. I'm blocking motherfuckers left to right. So here you are. Get in the chat and say something to me so we can have a conversation as to why why their sex life is so important to you and why it needs to be addressed here. Let me know. Go ahead, get in this comments. She would be attacked. Nobody's attacking her. I don't know her. Nora doesn't know her. At least that's what I understand. She doesn't know her. When you don't know somebody, you don't know somebody. I don't know the girl. I can't speak anything badly about her because I don't know her. And I'm not dismissing her private matter. I'm just saying it's none of my fucking business. Right? No, right, Jerry. I didn't realize that I was supposed to be the moral police. Loads of crap happen in people's lives that had nothing to do with each other. No, it's not. I'm not the moral police. I may call some shit out, but I'm not the moral police. I just find some stuff to be interesting. Let me see. It's hard, Hillary. I will say this. It is this is a tough crowd. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a very tough as a never in, it's a very tough crowd. It's a crowd that, like, I've noticed. First of all, I've been very blessed by just getting to know a bunch of you guys. So please note that. I'm not bitching about that. It is a very tough crowd because, especially as somebody who, I wouldn't say that I'm like an empath per se, but I do pick up on various feelings and stuff. So I can have empathy for certain situations, but I also can pick up on, like, are you fucking playing us? And that's what I pick up on, at least in here, a little bit. Because, if you're in the helping field, at least in my opinion, you don't always want to, as much as you want to be a voice and maybe you want to let out some of the stuff. Let me give you an example. I'm in the helping field. Should I openly talk about different things? And, especially if it's going to, seep into other things, you got to be kind of mindful of that. Right. But hey, it is what it's not. I don't have anything against her. It's not me. No shade. Rabbit, the moment you took, yes, sorry, I read that already. Hold up. Sorry. I'm behind on these comments, you guys. I feel you. The only person I spoke on anything was Mitch going on her channel was an obvious dig on Erin and nothing else. Her previous highest view video was 180 views. Now she's popping. Well, girl, I mean, I hope that she's able to substantiate that poppiness. It's hard to make content. I hope that the people are there to be really supportive of you and not the drama, because that's kind of hard. It's hard. But sometimes people don't really give a shit. Like, they just, it is what it is. Eat More Pizza, thank you for the gifting the 5 memberships. Nicole, thank you for being a member for 60 months. Thank you, love. Shout out to you. And Eat More Pizza, thank you again. I don't know. I'm just letting y'all know. I see it for what it is. And that's no shade to anybody. I just see it for what it is. That's it. You know? But it makes me upset that, like, some of us that are, like, really digging into things, doing content, exposing some of the true crime stuff or the Scientology behind the scenes, or, kind of like that stuff, the Child USA, that's conversation worthy. That is like the piece that we need to be outraged. So then when I was looking at Spencer Eldon, the recent upload that I did, you guys, Child USA was on counsel for the courts of appeal for his case. So that case is going to come up again. That's another industry situation. And I was a little surprised. I was like, oh my God, Child USA tentacles are really far in reach. We got to start paying attention to stuff like this, because I didn't know that. And they had Brian Kent up there with Mike Rinder up there referring victims of Scientology, that referral, this referral. And then here we are with this complaint. And then suddenly we call this shit out on the channel. Where did Brian Kent go? Then I heard that he resigned from the firm. Yeah, she did lay it out. Talking about distractions from outside pull from the focus of SPTV and what actually matters. Yeah. Yep. I agree with that. You said, Aaron helped me find so many wonderful streamers and a way to help victims of occult and Scientology. I'm thankful to him, and his private life is his life. Yeah, I don't care. That's it. I don't care. It's sad to see other people in the mix of this messy, but I think that they're so desperate to do whatever they can to fix a reputation on social media Mhm. Yes, you will be shocked, Rabbit. Yeah, once you look into Child USA a little bit more, you'll understand. Um, but yeah, you said we need to be more focused on Mitch describing his audit with the 14-year-old. What about that? Ooh, I don't know. Does he talk about that in the book? I don't remember. Remember when we heard of OSA and know how to distract? Oh yeah, this is definitely that. This is definitely that. That's it. There's nothing more to it, you guys. And Julia, it's very easy to get clicks and views out of Aaron's name. Let's get it together. Like people do that. It's very I'm just saying, like, y'all can hate on the man, but he definitely gets you the clicks and the views. Am I wrong about that? Put Aaron's name on the title. Put Aaron's name on your description box. Put Aaron's name on your tags. Does he not get you the views? Anyways, you said April 11th was the date given for Brian Kent's leaving his firm. Did they make a formal like announcement to it? Because I heard that they did on the website. I did my stream. Shit, when did I, Nora, you did a reaction with Natalie. Hold up, y'all. When did I do my stream? I want to say it was the first week of April. Oh, no, hold up. Let me go back. Sorry, guys. I'm a little lost. Um, It was April 6th. Yeah, April 6th is when I read. You Robert says, I'm an Aaron fangirl. I'm saying, hey Liz. Robert said he's a fan of Aaron. Fangirl. Well, I'll make sure you hit up Aaron on that one, all right? Ah, yes, I gotta watch that. I gotta watch that. No, Mr. Mike Brown is fucking amazing. Like I've been catching up on his streams. He just sounds like a really cool guy. My respects to Mr. Mike Brown. Um so yeah, I'm let me go back to this real quick cuz this person you don't have to unsubscribe. I could just block you. But what do they say? Yeah, it was very much like if you don't address this, and you know what was so rude about it? Let me tell you what was so rude. They were leaving comments after the stream that I had done with Miriam when we were completely talking about something different that has nothing to do with any of the stuff, right? Just completely different, right? So they were leaving these comments about Aaron. I'm like, I don't this stream wasn't about um Aaron. So why are we bringing Aaron up? Like, so yeah, I'm just noticing. I have a feeling that these are being fueled by a certain crowd, and it's very interesting because this is what I noticed when I first started talking about the Aftermath Foundation is that most of the comments were looking. They have like a very interesting pattern. They would look alike. They would the way they were written, just little things that I had noticed, stuff like that. So kind of keep that in mind. I'm just noticing a lot of the similar tactics. Yeah. So that's my thought. Thank you, Iron Rabbit, for gifting 5 memberships. Shout out to you. And then let me also, did I shout everybody out? I think I did. Hey, Shrinkage Sharon, thank you for renewing your membership. And Fluffer, say Fluffer Squirrel UK. Thank you. Shout out to you. Oh my gosh. Man, I don't get it. Trolls and their waste of time, energy. Go argue with the ball. Yeah, go argue with the wall. Oh, shout out to you. Okay, let me just read some comments because if there was something more, I was hoping that the opposing view or those that were waiting for me to respond would come. Like, listen, I got 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Hurry up and come in my comments and let me know what you think. If especially for the, just write comments so I can read it, and especially if it's going to be one of those comments like the ones that Nora was receiving and the ones have y'all been living on, on my lives and stuff. Make sure you put it in there just because I want to read it. I want to address you. I'm live. I'm just letting you know I'm not going to get distracted and I'm just blocking your ass. And please unsubscribe. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, it's just none of our business. Thank you, Annette. None of our business. That's it. I don't care. Thank you, Chico, for gifting. If you got a membership from Chico, put a heart in the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just don't, I'm just not invested like that. They can't let it go. Just like the big boss, they must win at all costs. Yeah. They forgot to hit the like button. Yes, I'm waiting. Listen, there's 650 people. I know somebody has got to say something. You said this behavior is so childish. Which one? Let me know, Erica. You got something to say? Let me know. Like I said, I'm allowing y'all, the ones that have been coming, especially, let me see if I can read this person's name. Hold up. Hold up. There's got to be, did y'all know I have like 21,000 photos and screenshots, and I don't ever clean my phone because that's a lot. Let me see. Hold up. Let me specifically, let's see. Is it Vithania? Vithania? Where are you at? Come on. I'm just giving that opportunity. Hold up. Drama for your mama. That's right. Shout out to you. Latanya, thank you for becoming a member. Shout out to you. What happened in the privacy of anyone's bedroom is up to them as long as there's consent and they could do whatever they care to. That's right. I don't care. This wasn't a threesome. There was no menage a trois. I was not involved. I wasn't a watcher, a looker, a seeker of any of it. And neither were you guys. Can we just get it together? I don't care. I don't care. The only thing I can control on YouTube is who I give a like and view to, and I refuse to check out anybody else. Well, shout out to you. Aaron says, I just got here. Well, welcome. Judy says, my ex wanted me to have my baby. No freaking way. I'm divorced from him and having a beautiful 48-year-old daughter. No way he could have made me abort. You go, beautiful rabbit. There's a thing called, there's a choice to the matter. Okay. I'm just saying, and like I said, I have heard of horrible stories of coercion, of forced abortions. I can see where somebody says, if you don't have an abortion, like you're having an abortion because I'm not going to be there to raise that child. I've heard of that many a times. Shout out to the single moms who said, fuck you, and I'm taking you to child support court. Let's get it together. Let's go today. That's what I'm going to do. That's what they did. That's the choice that they made, right? So doesn't mean it's not any less painful. No, I'm sure that there was a level of being upset about it. Don't get me as a woman, I'm allowed to give that opinion, right? Where are my ladies at that feel the same way? How many women out here did not have the father raising the child? I definitely could relate to some of that. I get it. So take their asses to court. Emily, thank you. That's what I would be doing if that was me. Do what you got to do. You have to do what you have to do. The goodest girl, thank you for becoming a member. Shout out to, I don't know what your question is. It was a comment about something about being childish. What is the question? You got to ask a question. That wasn't a question. That was a comment. Thank you for becoming a member. I don't care what any of the peen does unless it's in my bed. I've always had a feeling about MB. Always trust your gut feeling. Pull on the go, super chats from trolls. He thanks them for their money and gets the ride. Yeah, Tim, I've noticed an increase of trolls, especially in the SPTV community. I don't know. I noticed it too. So it's interesting you say that. I have not, but let me know what that looks like. I have not. And I don't have any, like I said, I don't know Mr. Brisker like that. I don't have anything against him. I did buy his book. I just find it interesting that the mix of the situation. But hey, do you? All I got to say is, thank goodness YouTube and social media didn't exist back in the day. That one guy played my green ass and had me tripping in the streets. LOL, says Heidi. Oh my God. Comments are more genuine. Yeah, authoritarian. While the snakes seem to slither away. Imagine the embarrassment of having to leave a law firm you co-founded done. So an attorney contacted me. I do have to say something, speaking of. And let me just say that this story might get a little bit bigger than my little YouTube channel. Okay? I'm a solo parent and didn't want involvement, so I raised by myself 100%, never wanted a dime. Shout out to all the single mamas, all the single daddies and grandparents, like all you guys. Shout out to you guys. Trolls are paying to troll. I mean, Robert, honestly, that's cute, right? Um, look at here. Look at there. Look at here. Yes. My dad was a loser, never paid a dime to my mom. She struggled. Yeah, you're right. And usually it's not their fault. Absolutely. I get it. I think part of it too is like there's choice. And then there's situations where single mothers don't always get the support that they need, the adequate support. So I completely understand that piece too. But as far as there being a choice, there was a choice made, you know? That's it, that's all. Yeah, everybody can defend. This is why I'm like, there is no response because Aaron doesn't need me to defend him. I'm just saying, don't come to my channel with that BS. That's all. That's all. I don't care about all the other stuff. That's it. 199. Thank you so much, Judy Chang, for the 199. Thank you. Love you, Rabbit. None of our business. It's none of our business. That's it. You know. Let me see. I've looked into it and came to my conclusion both Mike and Aaron are untrustworthy and both have culty followings. Gina, and you are entitled to your own opinion, and you're not going to get blocked for that. No fangirl here. We are just supportive of the community. That's it. Girl, shout out to you. Thank you for standing on your truth. It is what it is, you know? And guess what? I'm sure Aaron is not going to be hurt over that comment because people are going to follow who they want to. Yeah, I didn't know, Susie Q, that he co-founded it. Did not. Excuse me. Sylvia, thank you for becoming a member. Shout out to you. I'm girl, me and you both. Me and you both. Shout out to Jen. Save our children. That's the only focus. Investing for their energy into the patriarchy and sexual more of its truly deaf tone at this time. Society moving on from the 50s, following whom you wish. There's plenty of creators. It's true. I know somebody like either jump in or jump out because that's just a weird number to have it at. Yeah, his personal life is off limits. With enough time, the truth will come out. No need to decide now. That's a trick. Confusion meant to misdirect. Time to observe. Thank you for the $5. I'm getting perpetrator vibes. Who else to detract but perpetrators? Ooh, girl. Eyes to see 33. Thank you for the $5. Shout out to you. Yep, I agree. But see, but they want a response. And I think it's very trollish to want a response. Anyways, shout out to y'all. You guys know how I do. Let me shout out somebody else. Hold up. Did I miss you? Oh yeah, I shouted you out. Sylvia, thank you again. Listen, I got content to do. I said what I said. I support who I ever want to support. I fuck with Aaron. Shout out to Aaron. I'm good. I don't give a shit who and what and everything like that. Stay out of my DMs. Stay out of my emails. If you're feeling like you're going to type me an email that's going to talk about somebody, a fangirl or whatever, save it. Save it. Because it might end up on my community wall with your name on it if you don't stop the bullshit. And that's not my fault. That's on you. Just letting you know. All righty. I will be kind. I will be kind to myself. Hope I addressed the shit. I hope so. I don't care. Do what you got to do. Support whomever you want to support. Hey, Monica. That's it. That's all, you guys. Stop. And don't be distracted by the bullshit that's happening. I just put 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 together, and then you'll be like, I get it. I see why a lot of this is happening. Okay. All right then. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm going to let you guys go because I got to go tend to baby bunny. And I'm working on some uploads for next week and tomorrow. You guys have a great one. It's Friday. Do your thing. Be safe. Bye, guys.